Hello and welcome to another episode of Balatro. I'm realizing that I think I say it wrong. Balatro is what I hear a lot of people say, and Balatro honestly sounds kind of dumb, but that's how I say it. So far, our series has been focused on going wide, beating every deck on every stake. And I was going through on most recently the green stake, which would bring me to the abandoned deck, then the checkered deck, Zodiac. But you can see right here, there's this little outlier. Painted, I've kind of like worked my way up the difficulty black-blue, and now I'm working on the purple stake. And I've actually really struggled with it, and so I wanted to do a recording where I give it my best shot. Record it, see how it goes. I run a pretty high risk here that I just lose again, and losses are not especially interesting episodes. They're okay every once in a while. So right away, we have double tag. In an earlier episode, I actually skip for a double tag, even though I think if you do the math, it's super not worth it. You're getting no value right away and relying on yourself to get value later on from another tag, and tags tend to be bad. So definitely double tag isn't it here, since we're tryharding. We've really struggled with the painted deck. So let's fight. There's a lot of philosophy with the painted deck. You have 2 extra hand size, so your consistency is a little bit higher. In theory, the early game is easier, which I think I've found to be true. But the hard part is with 4 Joker slots, it can be difficult to fit in everything you need on the purple stake to make it all the way to ante 8. So if you look at what the antes are for the purple stake, 360,000 is the boss blind for the purple stake, which is tough. It's like 1 million if the boss happens to be Violet Vessel. And some of these are pretty bad too. All cards debuffed until 1 Joker sold. Since you only have 4 Joker slots, that can be a real rascal. Same thing with Crimson Heart. Since you only have 4 Joker slots, it's hard to not be crippled by losing one of them at random. So you really need to prepare to be strong enough to be getting like 500,000 to 1 million if you want to be ante 8. And on the painted deck, that's just really hard with only 4 Joker slots. But it even cripples you in the early game a little bit, because you don't have as much space to get strong fast, but also have like a money Joker. So a lot of times in the early game, it's like you have a slot for a money Joker, and then your other 4 Joker slots are helping you win your fights in one hand. Or at least in 4 hands, so you don't lose. And that can be hard to pull off as well. Interesting. Jolly Joker on the first shot makes me quite a bit stronger, like a lot stronger. And having a pair is really easy. 50 chips, 8 mult. That's really nice. Popcorn's also really nice, by the way. I would have been really happy to buy popcorn. I'm happy that I don't have to buy the popcorn. Jolly Joker is better because it's not going to decrease in its effectiveness over the next few rounds. So that's great. I also would have been happy to buy the Buffoon pack. So this shop was a little bit more than it needed to be, but that's okay with me. So there's no need to do the straight. We just want to go for a full house or something. 10s and the 8s, and that'll win in 1. 2 pair might have even won in 1 because of how good Jolly Joker is. Okay, I think we want to be really conservative here to get our money up in order to have an economy engine from our interest. Speaking of, how long does it take for this to pay for itself? It costs us an interest right now and earns us no money right now. And then in the next blind, if we buy like nothing, that's very tricky for sure. Now ride the bus. It's mult scaling, and it can scale, we just can't scale on face cards. It's eternal, but I could see this being a late game strategy. One mult, ooh, stuff does cost us an interest, so maybe we just wait and get stronger, because like bank the interest, get stronger for later. We just scored 1500 with a full house, which is easy to get, so we're gonna be fine for this ante and the first 2 blinds of the next ante. So let's not spend $6 on this. That's expensive. Let's not spend $5 on this. It won't pay for itself soon enough. Let's hit next. Being very careful here. I want this to be a win, but we'll see. Diamonds are debuffed. Well, we can look for the 7s and 3, full house. We got it. We can look for something better if we want. No, this definitely wins in 1 though. I don't need to go crazy here. Because it contains a pair, and yeah, that was only 1300, not 1500, but that's still enough to win ante 1. Turtle beam. Lusty Joker. Gives me some suit direction. I think I can afford to just skip. See a rare Joker. Go for the 1800. Buy the rare Joker. No, we're gonna fight for a couple of reasons. One is because I think the big reason is just because I want the interest. I've been slow rolling this intentionally so I can have a bunch of money here, so every time I fight, now I'm gonna get $3 from the interest. Hopefully $3 from the hands, which it looks like we'll probably be able to pull off with 2 9s and 2 jacks here. We'll see though. So a 9 jacker king is what we're looking for. We got all sorts of stuff. This is better than a full house, so we'll just play the 4 of a kind, I guess. Kind of worse for like Supernova. Maybe I should have just played the full house, but whatever. Strength, I think, is decent. $1,800. I think I'd super want the strength. 100% buying that. Do I want a standard pack? The nice thing about standard pack is I can get an extra copy of a card that tells me what I want to strength to start matching that copy of a card. So I'm gonna take a standard pack. Like this holographic blue seal 5 of diamonds. So now 5s are especially good for me. I'm gonna hit next round. We're gonna fight. We get $3 of interest. And right away, we have our hand. Maybe I could have saved that for the boss blind, because boss blind is hard since you have no discards. So, but now I can see another strength in the next shot because I used it. I was only barely enough, by the way. Okay, I think we take this voucher. It's going to be lots of money in the long run. I might need a glass card, but let's look at the Arcana pack first. Death is good, strength is good, and we can do both. So we can turn a 6 into a 5. And we can turn another 4 into a 5. So I was rewarded here for using that strength because I got to see this other strength which means now I have an additional 5 and an additional 4. And I am still worried. I think I'm going to take the Justice and then hit next. The Water. We have no discards. So that's brutal. I think we look for 5s. Which stinks because we have to just play a high card here. Let's get rid of a 6 and a 3 because we have fewer of those in the deck than anything else, and we might want a full house. So we just have to play this. Ugh. One more 5. 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, huh? A straight. We're just gonna play this. We're gonna use the glass card on a full house or a 4 of a kind, because that's better for us. Okay. Ace, King, Jack, 8, 7. We only have exactly 2 of each of those. But 1, 6, 1, 4. So we'll toss the 6 and the 4. Play the ace because it's a high card. Play these because they're lower value. And we just have to play it, and then we have to get a full house or a 4 of a kind here. Thank goodness we got 4 of a kind. Now the question is 4 of a kind? Is full house good enough? That's the question, because I would like to glass... No, I was going to say because I would like to glass a king instead of a 5. I don't know if that's even true. If I'm playing 5s more often, then having a glass 5 is better because I can score higher. Now playing a glass 5 is worse because it can break. But having a glass 5 is better, and I think it's better enough that I just go for it. So if I look at my full deck composition, I don't know if the suits matter, but I've got 2 clubs, 3 spades, 1 heart. So let's get rid of... Let's make the... If it breaks, we would want the 5 of hearts to be the one that goes away. Okay, and this better be enough, but I feel like it certainly is. We'll see. Certainly is a strong word for someone who hasn't done the math, but... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I feel like glass cards break far more often than 1 and 4. If you've been watching my series, you've seen me groan under the sadness of losing a glass card more than 1/4 of the time. That's not just selection bias or whatever. Like, you can go and watch the episodes. I don't play glass cards that often. I don't think anyone does. They don't come up that often. But you can count the number of times I've played glass cards, and I'm pretty sure they are not breaking 1/4 of the time right now on my recorded, which I'm sure is just like an anomaly, but it's still funny to groan about. 3 tarot cards is good. Extra hand size is good, but I don't know if I will buy it right now. I don't want Justice. I'm happy to take Magician though. I could put it on this diamonds, but I will choose to not. Bonus cards are good too. I have a Jolly Joker though. I'll use the Magician on 5 of spades. Not really wanted what I wanted from the tarot pack. I wanted a Death or a Hangman. Okay, and I am super worried. We're going into ante 3, and sorry, I need to look at this. We're going into ante 3, and 3,600, and that's not easy at all. That's hard. So I might just be screwed. Plus 3 molt. That's what I would get if I got a Jupiter, or not Jupiter, dang it, I said Jupiter and it shows itself. If I got a Mars from this pack, so I just looked for the Mars, I didn't get it, and now I'm in trouble. I'm very worried I'm gonna lose here. 3,600 is just so much. None of my, maybe I needed to be rolling in the shops more aggressively. I don't know. Don't have a lot of those. Let's discard like this. We really want the 5s. This is not good, but we have a full house. We can play the full house on our way to look for a 5. So I guess that's good. You can see we have 7 5s left. We've only, in the deck, we only have 8 5s. We had 9, but one of them broke. 8 is quite a bit worse than 9, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, there's a 5. Discard these. Looking for 2 more 5s. We got 1 more 5. Is this enough? We got 1600 on the previous full house, which was what, 10s and 3s or something. This is slightly better, maybe slightly worse because I think we had 3 10s. 60, 75, 125 times 12 is not enough. Yeah, 125 times 12 is 1500. Yep, it's even worse than before. So, what does that mean? That means we play high card, because just getting a single additional 5 will be good enough, and we did get there. This is good enough, right? 4 of a kind, 60 times 7. Yep. I think. Better be. Ooh, it was only 47 chips over. 2 more dollars. Okay, obviously, we need some help. These are not it, though. Played cards with even rank. 5s do not have an even rank, so this does nothing. So we can re-roll to look for a joker. I think we should do that, and then we can still buy both of these. Nope, that's not it. Okay, well GG's. I have 0 confidence that we can get to 5,400. Maybe if we get a 5 of a kind. Maybe if this upgrades 4 of a kind. It did not, of course, because never lucky. And now we have 0. Even if we do win, we're scraping by. Even if we do win, needle. I don't know how we win the rest of the run. Look, no 5s. We have 8 of them, so it's about a 1/6 of our deck. So in 10 cards, a little bit more than a 1/6 of our deck. So in 10 cards, you'd expect to see about 2 5s. So that sucks that we're just unlucky. Discard these. There's a 5. We can play a full house. On our way to look for more 5s. Okay, this is important. The holographic 5 means that we can get there. I was thinking about this card specifically as I was ranting about my likelihood of winning this next round without having gotten any stronger. Even though we didn't get any stronger, I think we can win with, maybe, with this holographic 5. Although, we still have only seen 3 5s. So you can see, so 27, it's almost exactly half of our deck. We've seen 3 5s out of our 8, so that's only a little below average, but it is below average, and we can't really be affording to roll below average in the fights as well as in the shops. So, take that for what you will. Okay, we've got, this is not good enough, I'm almost certain. We can do the math really quickly. 62, 122, 132, 137, 187 for our chips. 187 times 4 plus 10 is 14 plus 8 is 22. 4,100, so that is enough, so we will play it. Get 1 hand left over. Guess I shouldn't be griping so much about getting unlucky then. I absolutely need this joker to be something amazing. This ain't it. This is not it. I can take spare trousers, but I'm going to, well, We can win this in one hand. We just proved, actually, that if we get that holographic 5, it's possible to win. So, and we got it. Holy cow. We only get one hand to do it. So is this hand good enough? I would like it to be this hand because this hand contains a 2 pair. But this is quite a bit worse than before because we don't have the mult card or the bonus cards. So let's see. But we get 2 more mult from this, so I think it'll work out. This would be 60, and then 110, 125 times 4, 14, 22, 24 times 24. It's only 3,000. It's not enough. Dang. So we look for a 4 of a kind with 5s, or a bonus card. So does this change the math? It would be 30 extra chips compared to what we calculated for before. So instead of 125, it's 135. No, this is 30 more chips. It's 155 times 24, which is enough. Okay. So we get to play a 2 pair to level up spare trousers. Oh, and we got the money. That's huge. That's, what, 24 extra dollars? 4 from the interest and 20 from scoring on the lucky card. We're back in this. I believe that we can do this now. DNA. So we're going into Ante 4, which has a small blind of 10,000. That's a lot. So the question is, can I... Oh man. Have we leveled up anything? We've leveled up straight in 2 pair. It's cool that we've leveled up 2 pair, though full house is still better. So spare trousers is going to want to hit the full house more often than not. Well, let's do this. We need some help. And this can help. This definitely helps. 15 more multiplier suddenly. We're back in it. Though maybe runner for 2 pair? No, it's hard to pass up Gross Michelle. Although I would really like to level up chips. I don't need to with Jolly Joker. It's 20 chips already. 15 multiplier, 20 chips. If we're going for 2 pair strats, so we can level up pants and runner at the same time. That's a lot of Joker slots, though, dedicated to really slow scaling. I think I want the Gross Michelle. Makes me stronger now. Now, do I want the DNA? It's eternal, so I can't ever get rid of it, and it's causing me to use a hand every round to gain a 5 every round. Well, if it's the 5 of diamonds, in the long run, I think it's worth it. That's tricky. That's tricky for sure. Let's try it. It's only Ante 4, beginning of Ante 4. I think we can do this. Next round. And we're gonna... No, we're not gonna stop here. We're gonna beat Ante 4, right? That would be halfway. Okay. So let's fight. This is a good 5 to duplicate. But 10,000 so much. But Gross Michelle helps a lot. So if I just play this as high card, then I get another copy back. Oh, and that was already 1,000. Awesome. Okay, and then I can do this to level up 2 pair, level up the pants. And then I can play another full house or 2 pair. Let's look for it like this. We have more 9s and queens, it doesn't matter, so I'll just toss 1. Nice. We don't need this. We get a planet card here, actually, which is great. Very happy to have a planet card. This wins? It might not, actually. Gosh, I would like to keep the planet. I would like to get the planet card, but if this doesn't win, that's so bad. Let's see. Let's just go for it. I'm not going to do the math again. I've been doing a lot of math in this episode. It doesn't win, but this does. So we actually got to 2 more multiplier by not winning there, which is and a planet card by not using the diamonds. So this was totally worth it. Okay, please don't break on me, Gross Michelle. I don't know if I can handle that right now. Safe. Okay. Leveling up high card's okay, because especially with DNA. Where we have this incentive to play, a single card every fight. So 15,000. I don't know if we can trigger DNA in the short run right now. I think I want to look at a mega standard pack. Look for some 5s. Oh, that's good. Although, maybe it's not. This is definitely good. Tarot cards are good. The reason this is maybe not good, so steel, red steel is like crazy. It triggers twice, times 1.5, times 1.5, but what is it multiplying? 4. Or 3. If I play a full house or a 2 pair. If I play a 4 of a kind, it's a bit better. But if you think about that, it's 4 times 2.25 is what 1.5 squared is. 4 times 2.25 if I play a full house is only a little bit more than 8. So I guess it's exactly 9. So this is plus 5 multiplier while it's in my hand. Maybe that's good enough. Oh, I could also do some DNA shenanigans. Get multiple steel 6s to multiply off each other. Okay, this is a way to win. Oh dear, but I'm in the short run, it's so hard. Let's see if we can get to 15,000. Okay, I definitely want to toss this, so I can toss this. And ace, kings, jacks, 9, 7, 6. Doesn't really matter what else I toss, so we'll just toss these. Look for a tarot card. Oh, strength. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look for something better. This is really good though. I can copy this with DNA, which I think I want to. If I can afford to. We'll see. I've leveled up high card a single time. Pants are better. So that's 2,400. That's on its way. Level up pants some more. Oh, geez. The scary thing here is if this doesn't win. So I need to calculate how close this is. Because 40 plus, so 93, 143, and okay, so that's our chips. Just 143. 143 times 4 plus 12. 27, 35. 37, because this will get upgraded. Times 37 is 5,291. Which, if I add that to what I have now, that's what? 7,700? So I would be halfway there. A couple more 2-pair would actually be likely to get me there. The problem is, it might be really... No, I was gonna say the problem is it might be hard to get an extra 2-pair. But I already have a pair, and I have this strength also. And yeah, 2-pair is similar to full house. So I think it would be good enough. So we go. We play hand. Fingers crossed that it'll be okay. Yeah, especially if we score this later, it'll be fine too. So we have another full house here, so we just play the full house. It's another 5-ish thousand. I think we do it this way. Well, let's do it this way. Upgrade the pants. Okay. And then, yeah, and now we have this 2-pair. And we save the strength, which I think is really good because I think we're going to need it for a rainy day. Hopefully the lucky card triggers. We're gonna, the planet card will trigger. Okay, okay. Pants is getting up there. Banana is safe. Probably don't level up 3 of a kind. We're 2-pair gamers. I definitely want to upgrade 2-pair. Give me 2-pair, please. Nice. So now 2-pair is better than full house. Oh, where do I upgrade high card? It's a smaller upgrade. 2-pair is a better upgrade, so let's upgrade 2-pair. I'm happy to upgrade either of those, but when we see 2-pair, we take the 2-pair upgrade. Yeah, I can do the jumbo standard. Yeah, 2-pair is 60 times 4 now, so it's better than full house. We've got 20,000 coming up. All face cards are drawn face down. It's a little scary. It's quite a bit scary, actually. Strength could help us with that situation, though. Turn some kings into aces at critical moments. I think something else that will help us, though, is buying a jumbo standard, looking for a split card. I don't want 4s. I don't mind queens, but... You know, yeah, let's take the stone card. The stone card is good because... Even though it makes 2-pairs a little harder, 50 more chips is like... It's a lot more chips. Right now our chips have been coming out to like 125,000, so that's like an extra 30% on our score, something like that. So if we're scoring like 5,000, so let's say we're scoring like 6,000, it's an extra 2,000 points on any given hand to slip this stone card in there, the 2-pair. I like that a lot. Okay. Next round. Let's go. Of course, we start by drawing a bunch of face cards. I hate to see it. Can we afford to play this as a high card? Here's what we can do first. We can discard these to look for the steel red seal 6. Okay. So we have lots of 2-pairs, so I think we can afford to just play this. Maybe I need to do the math on how good a 2-pair is and see if 3 of them actually gets me there. Because if 3 of them don't get me there, then I literally shoot myself in the foot. I literally throw the run away by trying to optimize this stupid little holographic guy. Now keep in mind, one of these 2-pair gets to be with the holographic card. But if I just play a 2-pair like this, we do 60, 80, 90, 140 chips times 4 plus 8 is 12, 28, plus, let's call it 18, plus 18, because we'll upgrade it 3 times, plus 18 is 46, so 140 times 46, is that what I said? That comes out to 6,440. If I play 3 hands of that, times 3, that's 9,320, so we're fine. So we're allowed to do this. 19,320. And the reason that's fine, even though that's less than the threshold, is because that doesn't count the points I get right here from the high card. So I absolutely need to play 3 2-pair, but that should be good enough if I do so. Especially since one of them can have this in it, though it looks like one of them may not even need to, which is cool. Let's do it like this, I think. Or do I want to do it with the 10s? No, we'll do it with the 5s, because we have so many 5s left. So I'm likely to draw another 5 to pair with this guy. Actually, that seems a little scarier though. Let's do it this way, so I could turn a 5 into a 6 if I needed to. I think this is fine. This is also a little bit more points because of the 8s. Okay, good news, bad news. Bad news is I think we need to turn a 5 into a 6. Oh, but we have another discard. So we have 2 10s left, 3 6s left, 3 aces left. So I can just discard like this. Yeah. Is that wise? Or should I just, if I look at my full deck, I have 11 5s. I can afford to just turn a normal 5 into a 6, right? Maybe that's even a good thing. Because I want to get 2 pairs, so I want to spread out what I'm stacking up on. And I can also turn this into something, although aces are fine, yeah. So let's do that. Let's go like this. Let's use the strength. Nice, this is now an ace. 6. And the stone card is a lot of points. So this is 2 pair. Upgrade the pants. There's that 18 multiplier we were talking about. And then one more 2 pair gets us there. And even though I don't currently have an additional 2 pair, I can look for it. I have 2 6s left. Two 3s, 2 2s, 2 10s. Okay. We can win without a 2 pair, but I really want it to upgrade the pants. I don't want both of these in my hand, so I'm not going to discard a 5. Maybe I should discard a 5. Yeah, let's discard a 5. We have 5 5s left. Okay, discard a 5, so we can look for 6s and 10s for our 2 pair. We didn't get it. Okay. Now the question is a single pair enough? Meaning, do I get to be greedy and hold on to both of my blue seal cards? We would need 2,200, 2,130, 2,122. So it would be 10, 20, 50, 100 chips. That makes the math really easy. 100 times 10, 25, 43. 43 times 100 is 4,300, right? I'm just making sure I'm not psyching myself out. Yeah, it's a ton of points. So we are allowed to just play these two guys. We can sell Venus to get 2 more planet cards. Hit the interest cap too, by the way. That's kind of cool. And then just play a pair. Gross Michelle is safe. We got another Uranus. That's awesome. Really, really good. I don't really want to upgrade a pair. I don't really need Slide Joker. I love this, so let's use this, and then see if we can see another one from the Celestial Pack. We did! Another 2 pair. Okay, let's keep upgrading it. It's the best by a lot now. Full House is cool. But 2 pair is easier by quite a lot, so let's upgrade the 2 pair. This is the one we're going in on. It's also already a bit better. Well, if I'd upgrade Full House there, I already would have caught up pretty quick. I don't know, the, hold on, I forget already. What is the 2 pair? How many chips does it give to upgrade 2 pair? 20 chips. Earth gives 25 chips. So they're pretty close. Obviously the extra multiplier in the upgrade is a big deal, but they're pretty close. Okay, do I want a standard pack? If I look at my full deck, I'm short on 4s, 3s, and kings. So I can just look for non-4s, 3s, and kings to kind of stack up on to get my 2 pairs with 5 and something. And it might just be good. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna say no. I don't think I need it. I don't think I want it. Which means I hit next round and hope that we're still strong enough. Pants is getting better. But 2,500 is a lot. But face cards aren't drawn face down, so that helps. 100,000 by the end of the blind, though, is terrifying. Uh-oh. What am I going to do about that? I'm not getting even close to that. We're going to wrap the episode here, so we can answer that conundrum in the next episode, maybe. But I think chances are we just die in ante 5. So maybe I should not end the episode here and see if we can prevent ourselves from dying in ante 5. Sure. Let's press on. I actually don't have enough time though, like in real life, to finish this ante. I think I need to wrap the episode here, which means there's a lot of pressure on me to not just lose next episode as soon as I start it to the wall. I've got about 5 minutes. I just don't think 5 minutes is enough to beat this ante. But in those 5 minutes, I'm going to do some maths just to help myself out at the start of the next episode. How do we get to 100,000? Well, oh yeah, I wanted to look at like 4 of a kind. Like 4 of a kind, a little worse than 2 pair. 5 of a kind, I don't know what it is, but starts off pretty good, because I was thinking if we just do like a flush 5 on 5 of diamonds, holographic, get a 6 of clubs in there, that can get us there for sure. So if this DNA can, it doesn't even have to be 5 of a kind. If this DNA can stack up enough holographic cards, then the holographic cards can increase our base multiplier enough that this steel 6 can get us there. So let's just imagine right now if we played a full house with 3 holographic 5 of diamonds, let's say. Or 2 pairs, well, full house means we get to do all 3 of them. So let's call it a full house. We could get our multiplier up to 10, 20, 30. And let's say we had this in hand. So 10, 20, 30 plus 4 is 34. So yeah, let's just call it 34 times 2.25. 34 times 2.25 is 76.5 plus 8 plus 15. The banana might not be around by then, but hopefully something else comparable to plus 15 can get in there. Plus 15. Let's call this plus 24. Plus 24 is 123.5 multiplier, which means if we divide that by 100, yeah. Well, if we divide that by 20, no. I was gonna say if we divide that by 4, well, divide that by 100,000, or divide 100,000 by that to know how many chips we would need. But then also we can have 4 hands. And 123.5 multiplier, let's just say we can get 125 chips. So times 125. That's only 15,000. And that's like premium hand status right there. You can't get 4 of those hands. And even if you could, it's not enough to hit the wall. So what does that mean? I have no idea. It means we're screwed. It means we totally need these jokers to do something else for us. Specifically, I'm looking at Gross Michelle and Jolly Joker. So Jolly Joker is actually falling off. 50 chips and 8 molt is going to be less than times 2 pretty soon. It's already less than times 2, right? It's way less than times 2. Just because of how much more multiplier we have from trousers. So if we can turn this into a times 2 and this into a times 2, we might have a chance. But it's going to be tight. Alright, we'll see you in the next episode. We know what the path is. We have to just get better jokers. There's no way to do it with the DNA, copying our diamond 5. There's no way to do it with the trousers getting improved over the next 2 blinds. The only way to get there is to replace Gross Michelle and Jolly Joker. So we really need to rely on these shops to show us something viable, some Joker that's better. We have $25, which is pretty good going into the beginning of the ante. So I think it's possible, but we are going to need some help. Okay, wish us luck next time.